What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to show you how to farm your Savage Glad chain for your warrior, for your hunter, either one. Maybe you're a caster that wants to sell it. So I should be on my 5th lockout currently on my hunter. This hunter, let me drag this over real quick. It's got pretty bad gear. I've got some BOE epics, and that's about it. No trinkets to speak of. AV crossbow, just some basic weapons and the like. And I'm just going to show you guys today the quick, most efficient way to farm this. Currently I've killed Garrosh 52 times. I have a little reset macro right there. Resets BRD and we're back in. And you can do this completely solo on any caster that is not a gnome. So dwarfs can do this. Uh, Hunters, night elves, humans, horde. I believe every horde race can do this. But I'm just going to show you guys a little speed run of what I've been doing for the past several weeks. Killed Garrosh, the dervish, 52 times. Still have yet to see a Savage Gladiator chain. Have my warrior up here on my other account just ready to go, ready to log in. He's logged out at BRM right outside the zone. Just because I feel like it is a more efficient way to farm than paying a healer and etc. So you come in, you kill the fire guard, pretty easy. You just want to take him down. Your hunter can easily solo him. I never bring out my pet. It's not even needed. Kill this fire guard right here. And like I said, my gear is pretty bad. Gear does not matter. You could do this with any gear on a hunter, a completely fresh 60. Always loot that guy for the chance of an elemental fire. Pop into Cheetah, come up here. It's easier. Health and mana don't really matter at the moment. You come in here, and you want to clip the right side of the center right there. That's what spawns or starts the arena event. I come over here, pop Hawk so I don't get dazed, take a couple of steps, got dazed anyways. Feign death. As soon as I drop combat, I'm back into Cheetah, back running. And these pats, like if you do this the same speed every time, you never have to worry. And I run all the way back up to the arena. And as I get to the arena, I will pop my food and water. Just mana back up, health back up to full. We'll see which mobs we get. You can solo every single kind of mob. So we got stingers. It's pretty lucky because they're pretty easy and there's only 2 of them. I pop into Hawk, Hunter's Mark, throw out a name shot, and then followed by a quick multi-shot. And we're back into Cheetah. Come across. You don't have to kill this guy. He's easy. You can always dodge him. But especially if you stick on the time frame, it's no big deal. Make that jump right there. You can practice that a time or two before you begin your runs. And just start blasting. Now, you are on a timer right here. If you get the sting or the scorpions, they're pretty easy. They're one of the easiest ones. I was hoping to either get the electric rhinos, whatever the hell they are. What are they called? Burrowing thunder snouts that shoot the electricity at you. But I did not, and that aim shot's not going to go off. A little bit went off. Okay. Let's drop down, finish this guy off. And so with the scorpions, you're not really on any kind of a timer, but I do suggest if you're pulling them in separate, pop your rapid fire on the first pack. And we'll just finish this guy off, come back up, make the jump. Oh. Make the jump again, no big deal. Back up, and we're back to blasting. It doesn't really matter on your aim shot timing when they're at that corner, because even with max range, you cannot shoot them. So if you start casting a max range as they're over there, then at least the aim shot will go off. And so it's really not a big deal. We'll multi-shot, finish that guy off. Okay, back to Cheetah, and we're back up. So if you get the little scarabs or the thunder snouts, what I do is I wait for all of them to spawn, both packs, because these come in two waves in the arena. So I wait for both packs. The thunder snouts, one will be over here, and one will be over here. On the scarabs, I believe it's the same thing. There's a group right here and a group down here. So I always aim shot the left side and then pull the right side with multi-shot and then run away with the aspect of the cheetah. The reason why you want to pull both of those together is because they can't kill you, and then if you pull both packs, you're not on a timer. So with the stingers, I know I can kill them fast enough that the timer does not matter. So it's not really a big deal. And you could leave on cheetah. Like I know the cheetah jump, you jump a little bit sooner up here. If you don't have cheetah on, you already turned on hawk, you jump a little bit closer to there. So like I said, start casting the aim shot. He goes out of range for a second, but the aim shot's going to finish. And now I can continue casting onto this guy. Now in doing this for as long as I've done, there's been several times where I've accidentally tab targeted one of those guys or multi-shot one of those, and it's fine. It's not really a big deal because they still have to run all the way around this room to to get to you. So you just want to stay up here, let them run to you. If you accidentally pull them and then keep jumping off and resetting as normal, uh, and then as soon as you're done killing your mobs from the arena event, then you just want to feign death and they all return back. So it's not really a big deal if you accidentally do that. It's not a wipe or anything by any means. So I will finish these guys off. You don't want to loot in between rounds. As I said, if you're pulling the first pack and then pulling the second pack, it is a timed event. So you want to finish it as quick as possible and really min-max everything so that you have no chance of despawning. So if I took too long between the first and second pack, the second pack will just despawn and the arena event is canceled. And we don't want that happening because you never know. That could be the run where Garrosh was there and he was going to drop your Savage Glad chain. So all casters can do this, and hunters as well. I've even seen now warriors can solo this, but it's much faster to do it on my hunter. So I just knock it out on my hunter, knock out 5 lockouts, then wait a little bit. Takes about 35 minutes-ish for me to do all 5 lockouts. Probably going to get something random here. Let's say ogre. No, I'm going to say spider, spider, spider. Oh, it was the ogre. Okay. So you can kill these if you would like to, if you really want to min-max your time so that you're not getting locked out. I am on a PvP server, but I'm just going to run and reset. I believe that was my 5th lockout. So, like I said, you get the thunder snouts or the scarabs. You're just going to want to wait and not pull the first pack. Wait for the second pack to come. You pull both, and then you have unlimited time to finish them off, and you can be as safe as you would like. The scarabs take a little while to kill just because there's so many of them, and your multi-shot can only hit 3. They do have low HP, but you'll just be up and down until you kill them all. And yeah, that's about it. I mean, that's the fastest way to do it. Knock out the lockouts, and you're good to go. Unfortunately, I have a gnome mage, so my mage could solo this event as well, except for the fact that I can't make that jump I was showing you guys earlier, which makes the mobs come all the way around the circle of that room. And so yeah, that's about it. Let's try one more time. I think I'm locked out, and probably horde out here. Oh, no horde this time. We're lucky. But we are locked out, so I just like to come wait over here, shadow meld, and wait for the next reset. I'll wait about 25 minutes or so, then I'll do another 5, and we'll continue the vicious cycle of my warriors. Savage Gladiator chain not dropping. I can't even wear my PvP shoulders, which I spent hours upon hours upon hours farming because I don't have an onslaught girdle. And so I don't have the hit required to let me wear these instead of True Strike. Luckily, once I get that Savage Glad chain, I'll finally have enough gear to make those shoulders wearable. And that's about it. If you guys have any questions on the run, like I said, all casters can do it. Actually, let me log into my Mage real quick, and I will show you guys what you would want to do on a caster if you could make the jump. because it is slightly different, and now there's sword here. So, yep, you can see my mage running inside right there. So on a mage, pretty simple. Mage, Warlock, Shaman, all the other casters, maybe even a Shadow Priest could probably do this. If I don't know how much mana issue Shadow Priest has. I've seen a Resto Druid do this. But it is definitely doable. There's just one minor difference. I'll show that to you guys really quickly. So when you get up here, gonna want to kill this first fire guard like normal. He's not a big deal, easily dies. And it's really too bad that I can't do this on my mage, because it would make much quicker work of it than my hunter, who's a fresh 60, versus my mage, who is my alt, but in full raid gear. And you just want to come over here, and instead of starting the event, you just want to walk around to the right, get maned up real quick. And with these two mobs, and I actually believe you can do this. I'll show an attempt at it real quick. But I believe you can blink through these because they're only level 51. I'll show you the blink through and then I'll kill them both anyways. My mage is full PvE spec right now. Just nothing special needed. Just Arcane Frost at the moment. So if you come through and blink, you can get through without aggroing and run all the way. But if you are a Warlock or a Shaman or something of that nature, you just want to do whatever you can to CC one of them while you kill the other. Oh, and that was a bad blink, and I'm going to Frost Nova, resheep, and start to Frostbolt this guy. I'm gonna run for a second. Re-Frostbolt to get the slow back up. Take care of him. He's dead. Relic coffer keys I just got there is pretty nice. They sell for a little bit. You can find a rogue to sell them to. You come back here. He's still sheeped. We can Frostbolt him now. And he's dead. So then you would come back right here, eat and drink to full. And we'll just, for the sake of time, pretend I did that. You come in and start the event now, just by stepping on that little gate right there. And make your way back up around and continue the run as I showed on my hunter. And pretty much just easy mode, but unfortunately, my mage cannot